All right, Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone, and peace and salutation to the elect. I'm just going to cover a quick lesson, going into humility, because in the times in which we're going to face Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, and all sorts of afflictions and sorrows, and the tribulation in which Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to present to us, ego isn't going to have a place in this trial of our faith. But having a sense of humility and being humble, is really the key in receiving the direction, guidance, and wisdom in which Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will ultimately use to lead us out of whatever circumstance in which we may have to endure. So, like I said, I just want to speak, a few words about that because it pertains to the body. It pertains to the brotherhood. It pertains to your own walk, in faith, because, having a sense of pride, which this world teaches our people, really isn't going to get you anywhere because we have no might of our own. All of our might is of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So I'm going to start here in the book of Proverbs, and Lord willing, this week will be edifying for the elect. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Verse 19, better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Because as we had talked about on the highways and byways this past week, many people are going to go into that broad way, which lead it to destruction. But that broad way is because they have a prideful spirit. They don't have an humble spirit. And really, that's going into that straight gate, going into that narrow path in which only, one man can enter in at a time, So that's the humility in which Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is seeking. So let's get this word here, humble, real quick.
Strong's H8217, Shafal.
Okay.
And second entry, Shephalah.
Okay, so it says, not sure why it's doing that. So this is Proverbs 16 and 19. And this is for the word here, humble. Try this one more time. Let me tap this side. Okay, Khan. It says low, humble, low in height, in station, humble of condition or spirit. Humiliated. Because by us being humiliated here in this society, them thinking that we're outcasts and rejects and things of that nature, what's going to happen is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to reward us for that humility. And a part of that is our punishment, So like when you understand that we're in our captivity and, the punishment that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has given us is based on our actions, solely and being disobedient, then there's no reason to have a haughty spirit. There's no reason to be proudful, because really we're going through a refinement process, to where Yahweh Hashem Yahushai can ultimately receive the hopeful elect unto himself again. But it won't be in the condition in which Babylon, aka America, has conditioned our people to be, which is basically just arrogant, prideful abominations. Read verse 21, Proverbs 16:21. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Okay, so let's bring out a couple more scriptures here. This is Proverbs 29 and start at 22. It says, an angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. So once again, showing you the contrast between pride and humility, understanding that, as scripture says, before honor is humility. You know, and so all of these things are just going to show you that the righteous state in which we fell from, in order to get back to it, we're going to need humility. We're not going to be able to, as I said earlier, do any of these things on our own might. You know, we're going to have to embrace the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which starts with humility, you know, and then through that humility, we gain access to faith, you know, gain access to wisdom and understanding, you know, being able to perceive and discern in the spirit the answers that Yahweh Shem Yahushua will divulge unto us. So I'm gonna bring out one more thing here. This is Sirach, the 3rd chapter, and I'm gonna start here at the let's start at verse 16. It says, "He that forsaketh his father is as a blasphemer, and he that angereth his mother is cursed of Yahweh. My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so that thou be beloved of him that is approved." Okay, talking about Yahushua. Yahushua is going to seek the meek. Okay, those that are lowly. You know, those that are humble, you know, to this word, you know, to where it settles in them. You know, it's not anything that you hear and you cast, you know, to behind you, you know, which 2/3 of our people are doing. You actually digest this whole scroll, you know, to where you have a fullness of the understanding that Yahweh Shem Yahushua will deal with us, but there's a certain manner and behavior in which we need to conduct ourselves in order to receive those blessings, you know, versus the curses in which if we forsake him. Okay. Verse 18, it says, "The greater thou art, the more humble thyself." You know, and really, as being those hopeful elect men, we are at the forefront, you know, of the nation of Israel, those watchmen, you know, so we're at the greatest condition or state in which befalls our whole nation, man. You know, the hopeful elect, you know, then the hopeful 1/3, you know, because after that, there's the 2/3. So as far as just, you know, greatness, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua has only been given to the hopeful elect. So how much more so should we humble ourselves because of that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding? You know, it shouldn't be anything in which we brag about, you know, as scripture says, you know, he that boasted, let him boast in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That is a sense of humility, you know, understanding that without him, we are nothing. It says, "The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord." Read 19 too, Sirach 3 and 19. "Many are in high place and of renown," talking about, you know, the people of this world, as far as, you know, they're glorified, you know, they sit in a high place. Most people look up to him and admire him, not realizing most of them are homosexuals. It says, "But mysteries," okay, the wisdom, the riches of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that wealth and wellspring of knowledge, "but the mysteries are revealed unto the meek." Okay, so just giving you a sense of what kind of rhythm we should be, you know, when entering into this ministry and all the way through, you know, enduring to the end, you know, having a sense of meekness and also a sense of humility. Okay, it says, actually, I'm gonna read one more here. Let's bring this out and then we're gonna wrap up. This is